You're listening to Do This First, a daily personal development podcast that focuses on science-backed, actionable steps towards your best year ever. I'm Santa, your host. Have you ever wondered what someone means when they say we're talking things out or we need to talk things out? Sometimes it can be just a tad bit off-putting because you think that they are just going to try to discount your opinion or try to convince you that their perspective is best. Talking things out can lead to breakthroughs, though, in communication and innovation when done correctly. Let's take a closer look. One definition of talking things out is the process of engaging in a conversation or communication with another person or a group of people with the objective of resolving conflicts, of reaching agreements, or gaining clarity on a particular matter. Well, let's pause here because I want to make sure that we're on the same page concerning communication. Communication is exchanging information with a person or a group of people. Exchanging is the key word there. It means that you are not only receiving, but you're also sharing information. This is a really important point, as there are those that think that the conversation is over once they've shared their side of things, when the actual beauty happens in the give and take. This approach acknowledges that open discussion is an essential component of effective problem solving and decision making. By exchanging thoughts and perspectives, we can express our concerns, share insights and emotions, and actively listen to each other's points of view. Engaging in dialogue allows us to recognize shared interests while also acknowledging differences. Furthermore, talking things out helps create a safe space for trust building as it promotes transparency and empathy. Ultimately, taking things to a point where you can talk things out really does foster understanding and encourages collaboration and paves the way for finding mutually beneficial solutions to challenges encountered, whether it be in a personal relationship or in a professional setting. Talking things out may also help you reach an equitable or fair compromise. As shared yesterday, never compromise on your core values because that is what helps define you as a person. We'll talk about compromise in greater detail tomorrow. When it comes to discussing issues, there are several wrong ways of talking things out that can really hinder effective communication and resolution. Firstly, using aggressive or confrontational language can escalate the situation and create a hostile environment. This includes personal attacks, sarcasm, or belittling remarks which erode trust and respect. Another wrong approach is interrupting or dominating the conversation. That prevents active listening and diminishes the chance of reaching a mutually beneficial solution. Additionally, neglecting to consider others' perspectives or dismissing their ideas without proper evaluation can result in feelings of exclusion and frustration. The answer is never to avoid difficult conversations altogether. No, it's never the answer to avoid difficult conversations. At the right time, address the challenges head on that are detrimental to growth. It is crucial to recognize these wrong ways of talking things out in order to foster open dialogue and mutual understanding. Ultimately, it is really advantageous to create a healthy environment conducive to all types of relationships, collaborations, and productivity. Overall, choosing an empathetic, respectful tone while actively listening and considering a different viewpoint will facilitate successful communications in all areas of life with receptive people and organizations, of course. There are several key indicators that suggest the need to talk things out. Firstly, if there is a breakdown in communication, it becomes vital to talk things out. When messages are not clear, responses are delayed, or misunderstandings arise frequently, it hampers productivity and relationship building. Secondly, when conflicts or disagreements persist without resolution, it becomes essential to engage in a conversation. These unresolved issues can strain relationships, and in a professional context, they can hinder progress towards shared goals. Additionally, if there is a lack of transparency or trust within an organization or between individuals, having an open dialogue is crucial to rebuilding these elements. Lack of trust can lead to feelings of insecurity and doubt, damaging morale and overall effectiveness. Furthermore, when decision-making processes become stagnant or decisions are made without proper consultation or input from relevant stakeholders, it serves as a clear sign to initiate conversations for better collaboration with organizations. Finally, when there is a noticeable decline in performance or results fall below your expectations, continually addressing the situation through discussions can help identify underlying challenges and develop effective strategies for improvement. Overall, recognizing these 5 telltale signs help us really proactively identify situations where talking things out becomes imperative for growth and success. And this is something you can apply to personal relationships as well as professional relationships. There are also numerous health benefits associated with talking things out, which can significantly improve one's overall well-being. Verbalizing and expressing emotions can alleviate stress and anxiety levels. This process allows us to release pent-up feelings, leading to a greater sense of calmness and mental clarity. Talking things out promotes self-reflection and introspection. It enables us to gain deeper insights into our own thoughts and behaviors. It enhances self-awareness. It encourages personal growth and development. Moreover, discussing challenges or difficult situations with others fosters social connections and strengthens relationships. It enhances emotional support, and that's very important for mental health. Open communications also enables us to problem solve. It helps us develop and expand on problem solving skills. A different perspective can shed light on alternative solutions or strategies to overcome obstacles more effectively. I mean, we don't know everything, and someone else might have some insights or an opinion that can really help us move forward. Lastly, vocalizing experiences can aid in the processing of traumatic events or painful memories if you maintain eye contact and understand that it is a time in your past. The idea is to be present and not relive the situation over again. Psychologist and Professor Walter Mischel says that putting an undesirable event in words helps you relegate it to the past. Sometimes talking things out, unfortunately, doesn't work. When faced with a situation where communication has not yielded the desired outcome, it's really crucial to approach the matter with professionalism and tact. Reflect on the interaction and analyze your own communication style and delivery. Consider if there were any unintended biases, misunderstandings, or shortcomings in conveying your message effectively. It can be helpful to take a step back and gain perspective before attempting further dialogue. In such cases, Alternative methods of engaging individuals should be explored, such as maybe writing a letter or an email, or maybe even seeking mediation from a neutral third party. That might work. Additionally, requesting feedback on one's own communication skills from trusted colleagues or mentors can provide valuable insights for improvement. When resolving conflicts fails through direct conversation, demonstrating emotional intelligence by finding common ground or compromise shows resilience and adaptability in critical situations. Maintaining a professional tone throughout the process ensures that relationships remain intact and opportunities for resolution are maximized. It is also critical to know when it is best to cut your losses and move on. In personal relationships and professional relationships, recognizing when it is time to cut your losses can be challenging and very delicate. However, there are 5 telltale signs that you should watch out for. The first sign is a lack of mutual respect, as respect forms the foundation of any successful relationship, whether personal or professional. Secondly, constant mistrust can indicate deep-rooted issues that may be irreparable. Thirdly, if communication becomes consistently contentious or non-existent, it suggests an inability to effectively resolve conflicts and understand each other. If, despite continuous attempts at resolution, nothing is resolved, it can imply a fundamental incompatibility or some unfulfilled emotional needs when we're talking about a personal relationship. Recognizing these signs can help us make the difficult but necessary decisions to cut our losses and prioritize our own well-being in pursuit of healthier relationships and growth opportunities. If you would like to expand your knowledge on this topic, there are 2 books you can check out. Speak Strong by Meryl Runyon. It is a very straightforward communications etiquette book that will help you come across well even in the toughest discussions. Also check out Crucial Conversations by Carrie Patterson, which is a good book for learning when and how to leverage confrontations. If you like what you're hearing, don't forget to leave a review, follow, and subscribe. We can also connect on Twitter. My username is until_Santa. You can also get a transcript of the podcast on my blog at dothisfirst.life. Tomorrow, we'll talk about the art of compromise. There are very particular times when it does make sense to compromise, but you have to be very careful and selective about when and why. Until tomorrow. You're moving past the rain, moving past the pain, oh, past the color blue. I see power in you, past what held you down. Look around, they can't be found. I see a champion in you. I see a champion in